Welcome everyone. I am back with yet another sum of the profit and loss appropriation account of the partner's capital account with a sum which has a bit of difference. Now here we can see there are two partners with Chintu and Pintu, and they have invested 2 lakh rupees each to start a partnership. So till now we were doing the sum in which we had capital balances, but this is a sum in which we have talked about the starting of the business with 2 lakh each. Now the next line says at the end of the first year, 31st/2020, the profit was 60,000. That means we will come to this conclusion that the business was started on the 1st of April 2019, because the first year ends on 31st March 2020 and the profit is 60,000 for the year. Now their partnership deed provides, in many questions is written as partnership deed, in many questions is just written the deed. Both actually means the same thing, always remember that. Now the partnership deed provides interest on capital at 5% and interest on drawing at 10% per annum. Chintu has drawn 15,000 on 1st of October 2019, therefore 6 months interest will be calculated, and Pintu has drawn 10,000 on 1st July 2019, therefore 9 months interest has to be calculated at what percentage? At 10%. Now let us see what the question is asked: profit and loss appropriation account and the partner's capital account. Always remember that there are some calculations which we should always do, that is the calculation of interest on capital and the interest on drawing. In this question, the interest on capital is given as 5% and we can calculate it only once because both the partners have invested the same amount of money. We'll start with the calculation. First, I'll calculate the interest on capital of both the partners. You can see they had invested 2 lakh. So 2 lakh into 5 by 100, that gives us 10,000. So both the partners has interest on capital of 10,000. Now let us calculate the interest on drawing. First, the partner is Chintu, and you can see the drawing has been made on 1st of October 2019. So let us calculate that. So 15,000 into 6 by 12 into the percentage given 10 by 100. This is the calculation. So let us cancel the zeros first, and we are cancelling this. We are getting a 2 over here. So 750. So here the amount is 750. So interest on drawing of Chintu is 750. Let us calculate that for Pintu also. Pintu has withdrawn 10,000 and the drawing has been made on 1st of July 2019. From 1st July 2019 to 31st March 2020 is exactly 9 months. So we'll calculate it for 9 months. 9 by 12 into 10 by 100. This is the calculation which we are doing. Okay, we are cancelling the zeros over here. We are cancelling this. We are getting a 3 and we are getting a 4. We are cancelling this. We are getting a 250 into 3, 750. So both the partners have the same interest on capital, that is 10,000 each, and the interest on drawing also is 750 each. With these two calculations, now we are ready to start off with the profit and loss appropriation account, and then we'll go to the partner's capital account. After the basic calculations, now let us start with the profit and loss appropriation account. In this case, if you remember the calculation, both the partners had an interest on capital of 10,000 each, and both the partners had interest on drawing of 750 each, and the profit of the firm was 60,000. So first we will start with the transfer entry of the profit in the credit side of the profit and loss appropriation account. So we'll write over there by profit and loss account bracket net profit transfer, and what is the amount? 60,000. Now who are the two partners? We have two partners, Chintu and Pintu. So first go to the debit side. To interest on capital account, Chintu, Pintu, 10,000 each. So outer column is 20,000. Come to the credit side. By interest on drawings account, and the amount is Chintu and Pintu both 750 each. So the amount becomes 1500. Now the total is 61,500. Okay, 61,500 is the total. So if we subtract from 20,000, 61,500 from and 20,000, we get 41,500 as the profit. So to transfer to capital account or to share of profit, both are correct. To transfer to capital account or to share of profit, and we have Chintu and Pintu. If you remember, there is no PSR given, therefore the profit sharing ratio will be equal. Now that means 41,500 if we divide it by 2, because both of them are equal partners, we will be getting 20,750 for each partner. So 20,750 for Chintu and 20,750 for Pintu. This is how the profit is distributed. Repeat again. This is how the profit is distributed among the partners, that is Chintu and Pintu, because the PSR was not mentioned, and whenever the PSR is not mentioned in the question, it's to be assumed that the profit has to be shared equally among the partners. After the preparation of the profit and loss appropriation account, the next step is the preparation of the capital account, which we will do very soon. I hope you know what are the transfer entries, how you do it. In this question, there is a difference because the question is business started. And when was the business started? If you see the question very carefully, that it is given to you the profit at the end of the first year, that was 31st of March 2020, was given to us as 60,000. So therefore, the year started on 1st of April 2019. So taking that into consideration, we will now prepare the partner's capital account. After the preparation of the profit and loss appropriation account, we will start with the preparation of the capital account. I have noted down the important points of the profit and loss appropriation account. I have said over here that interest on capital was 5% and the capital invested by both the partners was 20,000. If you remember that, you can see over here Chintu and Pintu both have been withdrawn money, 10,000 and 15,000. The dates are given, and the interest on drawing was 750 if you remember that. And the share of profit was 20,750 to both the partners, because the total profit had come to 41,500 and the profit was distributed equally among the partners. So taking that into consideration, let us start with the preparation of the capital account. So first things first, we will do the entry on the date 1st of April 2019, and the entry will be by bank. Okay, the entry will be by bank. Why? Because the business was started with the initial investment of 2 lakh. So by bank, we will do the entry for Chintu 2 lakh and the entry for Pintu also 2 lakh. The end of the year, the date is given 31st/3/2020. The first entry, if you remember, it is interest on capital account, and the interest on capital was 10,000. If you remember very carefully, these items are there in the debit side of the profit and loss appropriation account. Now, you are also given the date of the drawings, 1/7/2019. That was what Chintu had drawn. So to drawings, go to Chintu's account and post 10,000. And 1st October 2019 to drawings, go to Pintu's account and write 15,000. Last date 31st/3/2020 to interest on drawings account 750 both the partners, and if you remember, the share of profit was 20,750 of both the partners. So below that, by profit and loss appropriation account, and the amount is 20,750, 20,750. All the entries have been transferred from the profit and loss appropriation account to the partner's capital account. After that, we'll do the totaling, then we'll compare, and then we'll balance. So let us do the totaling over here. You can see very carefully, 2,30,750, 2,30,750. This is the total of the credit side. Now, obviously, the total of debit side will also be same, 2,30,750. Now, after the totaling, now we'll compare the debit side and the credit side, and then we'll do the balancing of it. So you can see over here that 2,30,750 minus 10,750 is giving us a figure of 2,20,000. So we'll write over here to balance carried down 2,20,000 for the first partner, that is Chintu, and you can see over here 2,30,750 minus 15,750 gives us 2,15,000 for the second partner Pintu. What is the date over here? 31st/2020. We have already written a date over here. It is not required to write the date again and again. Once is enough. So now we'll bring forward the balance 1/4/2020. So by balance brought down, and the amount is 2,20,000 and 2,15,000. By this we have just completed the preparation of the capital account. I hope you have understood the postings. It is very simple. If you just understood the profit and loss appropriation account, you have to just do the opposite entries in the opposite sides, so that the concept is very clear. If you remember over here, this was a sum in which the business was started. So instead of balance, we have written by bank over there. Keep watching my videos. Don't miss it. Okay, I'll be coming up with more and more videos very soon.